Find the sum of the infinite geometric series, starting with the first term of 22, and your common ratio is 5/7. To find an infinite geometric series, you're summing up numbers, starting with this. Infinite means summing forever. Here's the formula. So what we do, basically, A1 is my first term, it's given. 1 minus R is my common ratio. When I subtract these two, you can see right here, I get 2/7. And when you take 22 and divide by a fraction, you flip and multiply. Divide means flip and multiply the second. And if I cancel 22 with the 2, it's 11. So it'd be 77. If I started with this and added and multiply by 5/7 over and over again, it keeps shrinking and forever, and you could finally say that it would actually end up as a sum of 77 with the infinite amount of sums. Now for this one, the sum of the 22 terms given this equation, hopefully you realize with this equation it means arithmetic. That's the arithmetic rule. So this is a formula to sum up terms for an arithmetic sequence. And when you sum it up, it's called a series. So this is arithmetic series. We need n, how many terms? Well, that's 22. I need my A1, which is my first term, which is 22. Sorry, I messed up. N is 22 terms. I need my first term, which is right here. I plug in 1 to the rule to get my first term. I plug in AN, which is my 22nd term, my last term. So I plug 22 into the rule. First term, 22nd term, which is my last term. So when I plug it all in, n is 22, 4, and 130. Do the math. That reduces. 11 times 134 is this amount, 1474. That would be the sum of 22 terms using this rule. Okay, this one does take a little bit of work to kind of figure out. Now, find the sum of the fifth term of the geometric series, in which the first term is 4 and the common ratio is -3. So, if we're going to sum this one for 5 terms, this is the rule, or the formula for the series, geometric. And what you have here, A1 is 4, R is -3, N, the number of terms, is 5, R is -3. You just got to memorize, for all these, you have to memorize 3 equations, or rules. Anyway, plug it all in, and then the math can be a little bit ugly on this, because -3 to the fifth is 243, negative, sorry. But when you take a negative of a negative, it becomes a positive. Minus a minus becomes a +4. Now be careful with that. Remember, odd powers are negative results, even powers are positive results when you're powering them. Anyways, the 4's cancel, and your answer is 1 plus 243, which is 244. So again, remember the formulas, plug all the pieces in carefully. This one you have to find some extra info using the rule. So one thing you need to realize is these two formulas are almost identical. Look, if I cover that up, do you see how they're basically the same thing? With the infinite, you basically get rid of this, because n is infinity, and the idea is this kind of disappears. So hopefully that helps.